Hey, what up y'all? Mr. Cruz here, your friendly neighborhood producer, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I took my melody from sounding like this to sounding like this. Lego. In order to achieve this effect, I'm using something called Stereowise. So Stereowise is an effect in Bandlab that gives you the ability to be able to change the stereo width or the stereo image of a sound. You will find this in utility and under Stereowise. Just by adding it on here, let's take a look. Let's just A/B how it sounded from before to how it sounds with the effect on. So before it sounded like this. And then with the effect, it sounds like this. Now, it doesn't sound like much initially, but here are a couple things that you might want to do beforehand. Now, this effect is actually a lot better than some of the really professional ones because it splits the frequency of the sound into two, into your highs and your lows. Typically, and I'm saying this typically, you would want to turn down the low. I would probably say turn it down all the way, but sometimes that'll make your sound less natural sounding, if that makes sense. So in this case, I'm going to take it on and off, and we're just going to turn the low down so that we don't hear it as much. And the reason for that is that a lot of low-end instruments like your bass guitar, your bass drum, your 808s and stuff like that, all those sounds are typically in mono because you want them to be very centered and hit you in your chest. So with the low turned down some, let's check it out now. And without. With. The other thing that you could do is you can play around with the stereo width. How much stereo imaging are you applying to the sound? And so typically you would want to start somewhere around halfway and then slowly increase the stereo image just till you get that sweet spot until it sounds good and nice and wide, but also that it sounds natural. You crank it up too much, it's going to sound unnatural, thin, and like tingy. I don't know how to describe it. Let's crank this all the way down so you're not getting any stereo image at all. And then let's slowly increase it until we find a sweet spot. All right, right there for me sounds perfect. So let's see how this sounds A/B'd. All right, especially if you're listening with headphones, what you will notice is that a lot of that low end sound, a lot of the low frequencies are now being centralized and like pushed, like you don't hear it so much in your headphones once we turn it on because we're narrowing the stereo image of the low end so that it's more centralized, and that's going to give you more room in your mixes. It's going to give you more room for things like your kick, your bass, your 808s. Well, that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think and if you have ever used Stereowise before. Outside of that, it's your boy Mr. Cruz. Out.